I didn't have a blueprint for discipling my children. Although I grew up in a Christian household, I wasn't really sure what discipling little children looked like. My first assumption was that it was similar to school. As the teacher, I would put together a lesson and activity. My children, as the students, would sit down at a table and listen intently and then happily participate in the activity. I tried doing this with my toddler and I very quickly learned this vision of mine was not going to go as planned. Toddler moms, I'm sure you can relate. So I sought the Lord and asked him for strategy. I understood that these children of mine were his first, and if anyone knows how to teach them, it would be the Lord. And I was right. God showed me that in this stage of my son's life, he learns through play. So the Lord helped me get creative and come up with activities that he would find fun and exciting. As he participates in these activities, it gives me the opportunity to teach him God's word. Now, I'm no longer putting unnecessary pressure on myself to make our lessons look a certain way, and my son isn't getting frustrated because I'm telling him to do something he isn't interested in doing. I'm sure I'm not the only one that has felt this way or experienced this. So if you can relate to any of this, feel free to follow along as I share more of my journey of raising littles with God. We're going to learn about David and Goliath this week, okay? So it says God's people had some scary enemies, but the Philistines were the scariest of them all. And now the Philistines had come to fight them. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The Philistines had a secret weapon called Goliath. Goliath was a terrifying soldier. And worst of all, he was a giant. He was super, super tall. He was bigger than anybody else. A giant so strong and so tall and so scary that no one had ever been able to fight him and live to tell the tale. There they were. The Philistines standing on the top of the hill, God's people standing on the top of the other. So this is the Philistines right here. And that's the big guy. Yes, that's the giant. That's Goliath. And this is God's people. Yes, say God. Yes. So David, he threw a stone at Goliath. So we're going to throw the sock at the target so that we can do what David did. David took down the giant, the big, big, big giant with a stone and the help of God, okay? So we're gonna practice taking down our big, big, big giant. You ready? Okay. Look, turn around. Gotta try to hit the target. Ooh. Your turn. Ooh. Keep going, hit him again, hit him again. Oh, good job. Mommy's turn. You ready? Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Go ahead, throw. Oh. Mommy's turn. Ooh.